Friday 28th May 2023. It has rained here a lot, so you can see the moss growing everywhere. This is a brick path we made, and it is almost covered in moss. Beautiful lime green moss. These are wood anemones. Locals call them milkmaids, and they come before the other flowers, but this year all the flowers appear to have come out together. Here is a little primrose. It appears to be this year's growth. Thanks to the ponds, the primroses are increasing because we have insects to pollinate. It has rained, so there is lots of water in the streams. We cleaned this before the rains came, so it's flowing happily. It's silent apart from the birds, and the water really is flowing, so it was worth cleaning out all the debris, mostly leaves and twigs and branches. The wood anemones or milkmaids are growing along the edge of the stream. These are the headwaters of the river Belt, Beult. They open when the sun shines. So today it's overcast, otherwise they would be open completely and look like stars on the ground. First orchid of 2023. You can see it has spotted leaves. They are called early purples. Here is another early purple. They tend to grow on the banks of the stream. This is waterlogged, so it tells me that come August we should come here and clean. This is what happens. The leaves, the trees, they block, and so then it stops the water going into the stream. Here is another early purple, and it with the spotted leaves, and the location needs a drained soil. Here is a small colony of early purples. Hope they will still be here in 100 years' time. I keep saying that because if we don't look after our environment, they will no longer exist. The primroses are now coming to the end of the season, but they are still here. So we have early purples, bluebells, primroses, and milkmaids all out at the same time. The sun's come out just for a second, so the milkmaid has opened up, and you can see the petals and the color. The milkmaids grow under the trees before the leaves come. So once the leaves come, they will die back. And if you come here with the sun shining, and maybe a week ago, because now the leaves have come, you will see the milkmaids all open, and it looks like the stars have come down onto the ground for miles and miles. It's really, really amazing sight. You can see there must have been a gust of wind, and it uprooted all the little trees. They're lying parallel to each other along the stream. Drainage ditch, really. Here is a clump of bluebells. There will be more further along. They are just coming. Another couple of weeks, they will be in full bloom with lovely scent in the wood. The sun's come out, so here we have milkmaids and bluebells together. This is a lovely display of bluebells on either side of the path, with, of course, the milkmaids or wood anemones on either side. Bird song. These trees were coppiced so that we could have space for the butterflies to mate. They have now grown up, so maybe this August that's what we need to go back and chop so that the birds and insects have a direct run onto the meadow, which they don't have anymore. The pond is full. Rain is forecast a couple of days next week. Now it depends on how the summer goes. This is Kent in May, with the bluebells just about to coming out. The leaves are coming on the trees, and in a week's time all the bluebells will be out. Beautiful. The meadow is waterlogged. The bales of hay have been dispersed. Still need a little bit of work with a rake, I think, now.